What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fender Control. My name's Doug, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included and the Doctor Who Challenge. Now, what I've got going on, I have a couple more episodes shot where I put about 8 hours into this game trying to get to the point I'm at right now. Most of it's boring. Most of it's just me wandering around trying to make steel with one duplicate. So, as you can probably imagine, that takes forever. So what I want to do today is, instead of showing all that, and if anybody requests it, I'll be happy to post it. My mindset's been, it's a challenge. Everybody wants to see every bit of it. It's really boring. It's boring to play, to watch one dupe run around. I can't imagine it's that exciting to watch it. So I'm just gonna show you where I'm at. If anybody wants to see it, like I said, I can prove it, but we have the star map completely mapped out. Some of y'all might already figured that out from a video I posted not long ago of this, glimmering planets. It's a renewable way of getting tungsten and wolframite. So it's way out there, so yeah. But it is a renewable way. So here's what I've gotten. Telescope's done. This is a standard issue Francis John setup that many people I've seen use. It's just an easy way to continuously have solar power to power your scanners and everything. We have our space shuttle completely built. 7 research modules, capsule, steam engine. Go down further. We've built up down here, made a small industrial area here in the oil biome. This is where we're at. This is all I've gotten done so far. Next step, for me at least, is just getting the new dupe in here and working on getting everything going. We have an iron volcano that I've tamed, so I have a constant source of iron, and we're over here, and this is my other part of the oil biome. Next step is getting the second duplicate so I can start doing space missions. But before I do that, I really need to go ahead and get in here and get a new set of dwellings built up. I have a large amount of salt water I can use, and I'm going to end up probably using this as the salt as my water source for the new little tiny bit of a base I'm going to be building here. So first things first, we're going to start digging this out. We're going to get an apartment set up for 2 duplicates. And I'm probably going to go ahead and set it up in a way where it's powerful for where I'll work for... Complete your thought, Doug. Probably go ahead and get it set up so I'll work for more, like, I want to say, go ahead and plan for having 20 dupes. Because once I get to the Temporeal Tear and I get everything up, that's the end of this. That's the end of the challenge. Let's get it set up. Get the new apartment set up. Get everything going. We can go from there. And this is just a matter of kind of planning out where I want everything to be, building it up, and then just getting everything in place. What do we got in printables? Food and more food. Now, as far as the new dupe goes, I have an idea. I'd asked for comments, but I haven't gotten any yet. But I think I'm going to go with Jack Hartness. And Jackie, boy, is going to be... I'm going to be shooting for ranching. Try to get a perfect rancher. Let's see if we can clear out more. Oh, I went too far. We can cancel this top line. God damn it. We need to get this dug out. Get everything situated here. Yeah. So that's how none of this is even. Go ahead and clear all this out. So, with the plan for him to be a rancher, here's what I need to do. Need to go ahead and get some ranches set up. I need to go ahead and get... Finish your thought. Need to get ranches set up, need to get bedrooms set up, need to get everything going. I know Francis John would be ashamed. I still have plenty of natural map left. Alright. Do. Man, she's quick. Now, the real decision I gotta make, do I have her do all my building or all the space shuttle missions, or do I let the new Dupe do it? Haven't made up my mind on which I want to do there. New printables. Shine nymph, curative tablets. Let's go with these. I really pretty much just want to expand all the way to the right here. We're going to dig out and get into this ethanol. And once we're in this ethanol, and get all that cleaned up, we can come in here and actually get everything going. Yay! Go ahead and ladder all the way down. Cancel that. Now we can do this. See, I've been cleaning up all these ethanol deposits everywhere. Trying to get them situated to a point that I can actually make use of all the ethanol. There we go. Get all this good and cleaned up. Look at all this abyssalite. It's insane. Now, one of the things I'm curious about, with having worked this one poor, this poor one Dupe to death, I want to see what her vitals are. She's gained a lot of skills. Let's see. Construction 16, excavation 28, which she has 12 skill levels. 18 skill levels in machinery, 20 in athletics, 16 in science, 11 in cooking, 1 in creativity, 8 in strength, no medicine of course, 4 levels in agriculture, 2 levels in ranching. There we are. Now we need to get that cleaned up. Yep, need to get that cleaned up. These things be broken, yo. Okay, oil well. Pause it. It's been so long since I've really played this, I'm trying to remember what the hell I was doing. Oh, well, the oil well can't work because I don't have the... I don't have one of these bad boys down. Can't make it because I don't have the steel. Well, let's make some steel. Alright. That gets you going. Let's go ahead and get some ethanol put down here. This is what I've been doing. It's how I've been getting rid of all these ethanol deposits. Problem is, there's so much ethanol. I could just pump it, which would work better, but then I got to run pipes and pumps everywhere. It's a hassle. I know one thing I want to do for this. Let's see. You're the one that has that. You can go here. Oh, that isn't where I wanted it. Cancel this last one. Do things a little differently this time. Alright. That just needs power eventually. We'll get there. I have 2 different power nodes I can tap into. Quite a bit of everything everywhere. Alright. Kind of looks like I actually have some methanol building up down here. That's a good sign. None of you are what I'm wanting. Alright, my idea is to build basically comfy style apartments up here. We're going to liquid lock the exits. Going to build, considering my idea is to go for 20 dupes, we're really going to have 2 exits, or 2 places for the dupes to leave. That's probably going to be this line and this line. Atmos suits. And then the apartments are actually going to be built up over here, which is why I'm trying to clear all this ethanol out. Now, it would make more sense, especially considering I only have 1 dupe active, to run just one, to actually run pumps and let it do it itself. But A, that takes power, and B, that takes time, and neither of those things do I really want to use. Well, this takes time too, but I don't want to run pipes everywhere. The bigger issue here. What yellow alert do I have? You! You can go down to a 9. Alright. Now I need to make a bunch of glass, because I'm going to do window tiles for the floors on this. So, this area is going to be, I'm going to do apartment style bedrooms on these 2 floors. Which means I probably need to throw in 2 more of these. I need to run a power spine all the way up. And deconstruct you. Dig that out. Let's get it going. Get all these ladder segments done. Printables. All right. Drop in some liquid locks here. Oh, I'm gonna need to dig out two to get that, Doug. Come on now. You ain't that stupid. There we go. All right. That wasn't where I wanted to put that. Stop it. We're gonna get the beginnings done here. Get the floors laid out. We can always change it later. I can go ahead and get the basic design in. That wasn't where I wanted that. Thanks. There we go. Auto harvest. We can go ahead and clear that shit out while we're at it. Alright, the biggest thing at this point, try to get this section done, all this up here, and then we'll get the liquid locks in, and we'll start working on my floors. While she's doing this, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. Hey, she finished just as I sat down. Look at that. Alright. I think I want to use crude oil. That's what I think I want to use. More hatchling eggs. And one by one we will decommission these. Yay! Yeah, like I was saying, everything you do on this is slow. Everything. Alright, let's get all these built up. Once I got all the liquid blocks in place, we're in a good spot. Why is there water in there? That was weird. Yay! Got one liquid lock I'm about to be able to decommission. There we go. Lots of water. Or oil, rather. You got water right there. Why is there water coming in this? There we go. This one can actually be decommissioned. Go ahead and make you some tofu, goddammit. Eat. Go eat. For the love of God, go eat. How much thimble reed do I have? I'm gonna need a bit for what I'm about to do. Okay, I'm good. I'm actually legitimately good. See a problem about to happen. Let's fix that. Leave that to a permanent 9. Try to figure out what the hell that sound was. I never do the statues. I know, I need to, but... Alright, you... can actually be deconstructed. As can you. Alright. Almost got 2 of them done. Two more liquid blocks to make. Almost there. Best part about what I'm doing right now is I don't even necessarily have to set up a electrolyzer right off the bat. I have one going. So I got that going for me at least. I got 2 more that are almost ready. Yep, 2 more that are almost ready. New printables. Sand. $700. $800. One more use and that should be all I need. On that one, at least. Hey, you're done. One more. Or 2 more, rather. I guess. It's good enough. It's doing what I meant it to do. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about the sand giving out. But I continue to try to insulate this damn base. There. What was I trying to make that out of? Let's make it out of mafic rock. I got that everywhere. There we go. For me, the main thing right now is making sure that this is insulated. Go ahead and get that step out of the way. We can do the rest later. Alright. Omelets! Oh, I see the problem. See why you start from the top? All this stuff just falls straight away. It's all the way down here. And pretty soon, I'm even gonna have that cleared out. Whole point of at least this top section, I'm just trying to get everything wrapped up, everything insulated. Tempt me, I might even put a vacuum seal, just to guarantee I can control the temperature here. I need to get some, I'm guessing mesh tiles, right about here, stretching all the way across. I'm going to do mesh, just so I can drop some deodorizers and get rid of all this polluted oxygen. Probably do the same down here. Well, I'm glad I was able to get this situated. This is one of those problems I was thinking it was going to end up far worse than it actually ended up. Very happy about that. Yeah. One little tiny thing I was going to try to do today. Well, not tiny, but one thing I was going to try to do today. Just one thing. And it's going to take for fucking ever. Just based on how I have to do it. Yep, but this has to be done. Or I'm going to regret it later. Let's get a zoom in here. Watch the doctor slowly work this out. Good God. All this abyssalite, man. Seems like the majority of what I've scraped out here has been abyssalite and obsidian. Ooh, free steel. Hell yeah. I don't even care. That's what we're going for. One, two, three, 4, 5. I think what I'm going to end up doing is digging that out so I can insulate down here at the bottom. I'll just keep that in. I'm surprised this chlorine isn't freezing. I'm genuinely surprised. Priority 5s. The hell do I still have a yellow alert on? The hell? How the hell did you get a yellow alert? Oh my God. That's how you got a yellow alert. What the fuck happened up here? Well, we'll come back to that later. Move there for now. We got an issue. Yay! On the bright side, at least. Your suit's now fully oxygenated. I know one thing I'm going to do. Because this keeps happening to me. And I think it's largely due to the fact that I don't give them enough time. I know it's my fault, but that ain't going to continue. I'm going to put freaking mesh tiles underneath it. and we'll go from there. Let her get a good night's sleep. In the morning, she's finishing this task finally. Then we're going to work on insulating out the bottom. Hey, she's doing this part quickly. Look at this. Construction went up. Hell yeah. Alright, we got that. Okay, I need to get rid of this. So, get on it. I'll be back. There's one problem. Alright, I want to get these two things filled up. Let this coal generator run. Now, the coal generator isn't exactly my favorite idea, but it'll power all three of these things. I'm not really planning on using it for anything else. And the whole point of this is to go ahead and get all of this salt water turned into regular water. That I can then use for whatever I need it to. Then I can decommission this salt water, this desalinator. It just makes a lot more sense to me. And that is a huge, huge tank of salt water. Got a problem. Let's say 15. And once I get all this coal up here, I won't have to worry about this for a while. Auto sweeper should be able to keep it stocked. I can let her run around and do whatever she needs to do. And I can go ahead and get started on all the cleaning and stuff that I plan to do today. Main thing I'm just wanting to get done is get this coal stocked up. Oh boy. Let's leave them in 8s. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to leave this running. I might cut back in and throw a little bit on the end, but I think I'm at the point I wanted to get to today. Once I get some of this processed, I'm going to build out the rest of this. We'll get the new dupe. We'll move on with our lives. Everything will be wonderful. And that's going to work perfectly. Awesome. Well, once again, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more of this, I do plan on completing this whole challenge. Right now I'm kind of double thinking what I want to do with Jack Harkness. I think I might just go for a rocket pilot, a suit wearing, and let him fly the shuttle. That way I can have everything done with the dupe that I've been busting my ass trying to get trained up. Because we're about to have a whole bunch of dupes that don't know how to do anything once we get to the Temporeal Tear, and I'm going to need at least one who's capable. So for now, we're just going to continue to play. We're going to continue to knock out stuff. I'm going to let this run in the background, try to build up this huge pool of water. And we will cut back in. Next episode is going to be building out the apartments, the new base. But stay tuned if you want to get notified when I upload more. Ring the bell, subscribe if you haven't. And if you got any ideas for or things you would like to see me try to do in this challenge, feel free to leave a comment down below. I do read all of them. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, well, I've let this run for about 10 hours. It's about time for me to pass out for the night. Let me show you what I've gotten done in 12 hours. Got a little bit built up here. The main thing I did is, remember how this whole pit was saltwater? Then I had saltwater over here. Yeah, this is all fresh water now. If you're wondering why I wanted to do that, it's because the desalinator, the water sieve, all that requires dupe labor. I don't want to waste dupe labor. If you're wondering why I built this thing right here, when I launch a rocket, it's going to shoot about 9 tiles down, full of heat, unless there's a vacuum. Vacuum will prevent the heat transfer. This way I can keep my base nice and cool. Have a couple other things I want to do. I'm eventually going to turn this into my food area. Yeah, we got chlorine down here. Chlorine's going to be a good thing for this. And that's about it. Other than that, I've gathered a bunch of steel and tried to build a whole bunch of stuff, but this is the main thing I've gotten done. This right here. It's really all I've done. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, everything in this takes forever. Let's be honest, nothing you do in this game is quick. Everything takes time. Well, it takes a lot more time when you're only doing it with one duplicate. So, this has been a real test of patience. Stuff like this is why I decided not to upload a larger part of that video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. If you want to get notified when I upload more, ring the bell. And if you liked it, click the big thumbs up. Smash that like button. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.